So as of recent, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. If any of you guys are in the Esports Talk Discord server, you could probably look in the top right and see my name, Duck Invaders, and it would probably say that I'm in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Because if I'm not here, there's like a 90% chance that I'm on it, and it's a little unhealthy and concerning at this point. But I've had my fair share of issues with the game in terms of weapon balancing and spawning and map design. And this video is going to be about map design, or maybe not even map design, but what maps we would like to see return to Call of Duty from previous titles. So I'm going to be giving you my top 5 classic Infinity Ward only maps that we would like to see coming back to Modern Warfare. And in no particular order, of course, because if they cannot make any good new maps, we can always rely on the good old ones. We just received 2 more classic maps too, those being Vacant and Shipment, and good lord, man, every time I queue up for Vacant in the 24/7 Vacant/Shipment playlist, I can never start that game because it's always like the timer is counting down and someone will leave at the very last second, and then someone will join back, and then someone will leave again, and I just hear the timer going down the entire time. And I swear it is like a 70 to 30% chance of getting Vacant to Shipment. Like, it never freaking works. Why is it so rare? It does not feel like a 50-50 chance. Please. But anyway, when you finally do get Shipment, things work out pretty well, you know, despite the fact that you'll probably get spawn killed like maybe 4 or 5 times in a row. But that one life that you do get to live is a very entertaining life because you're probably going like a 15-20 kill streak or something like that. Maybe not. But I feel like the main issues with Shipment is just the spawns, and that you will get spawn killed, and if they can somehow fix that, that would be amazing. But I feel like Shipment is kind of a hard map to fix. And then maybe they could just make it 4v4s instead, or even just reduce team damage when it comes to hardcore, actually, because you're constantly going to be shooting your teammates. And then sometimes you'll get on a 20-second respawn timer, and that takes up basically about 1/8 of the entire game, because I've literally had a Shipment game that is 2 minutes long. Or maybe they could just add map voting. I don't know, I'm rambling on, I'm sorry, I will continue with the video. But anyway, I just wanted to put some ideas out there because in reality, the spawn system is crap, and it's always been crap, and that's probably never going to change. But without further ado, let's get into the top 5 classic Infinity Ward maps that I would like to see in the new Call of Duty, Infinity Ward only, because they're probably never going to add Treyarch maps to it. And, you know, so I'm only going things for that are actually kind of realistic here. But if I did have to choose Treyarch maps, I'd probably go with, like, Raid, Hijacked, Firing Range, and I would say Launch, actually, from Black Ops 1. I freaking loved that map. But let's start for real this time. First up is Highrise. This map was one of the first maps that came to everyone's mind when I asked the Esports Talk team which maps they would like to see in the new Call of Duty, and with good reason. It had a lot of different modes of engagement. You had sniper battles, you had medium range battles, and you had close quarter battles. You had people that were sitting on the cranes, you had people that were sitting on the platform thing that had like a ladder on the side for some reason. There were just so many like different parts to it. There's a lot of verticality, you know, a lot of cover as well in certain areas, and they had the windows, like the rooms in the back. It was just a great time, and I feel like a big part of it was like those custom games we had as a kid. I remember playing Infection on this thing and like climbing up the stuff and just shooting all the zombies when I was a kid. A big part of this map is totally nostalgia, I'm not gonna lie, but that's also gonna be like the rest of the list, you know, that it's no doubt going to have a lot of influence on this list and what we pick. So hey man, we had so much fun on this map that I figured we might as well want to see it again. And second is gonna be Terminal for Modern Warfare 2, and that's right, I want Terminal for Modern Warfare 2, not no Infinite Warfare Terminal. I want it on Earth, not in space, and in Russia. All right, this map was wonderful. I loved it. It had long hallways for long-range advancements, but it also had its fair share of short range. Not too many corners and not too many interiors, so people wouldn't just be camping too ridiculously, which I think obviously is something that the new Modern Warfare is suffering from, and a lot of people would agree with that. But it also had those glass parts on the outside, and you could kind of just like shoot from far away, but at the same time, it wasn't so open that it was like wasteland where you're kind of just dying from somewhere on the map, and that was really annoying. You know, you're still very aware of what everything is going on, and that's why this map design is so great, because it's not too convoluted, but it knows what it's going for, and that's what I loved it. And we had so many custom games on it as a kid, and those were super fun. And man, if they put this on a 24/7 Terminal playlist and they brought it to the new Modern Warfare, man, I would be gone. I would be playing the heck out of this map, and I would, you know, let's just hope for the best. I really want to see Terminal again. Third on the list is Rust. I feel like if you guys know what Rust is, I probably don't have to explain my decision in picking it too much. But otherwise, you know, some people might disagree because they might think it's too hectic, too small. But that's obviously the purpose of it. It's supposed to be a small map. It's supposed to be very fast-paced. we want more fast maps in COD, you know. Shipment, you know, despite the fact that you only get like less than half a second to actually breathe before the time you spawn, it's great. People love it. People love how hectic it is and how ridiculous it is. And same with Shoot House. There's a reason why Shoot House was probably the best new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 map. It's because it goes back to its traditional, you know, formulas, and it's small. And we want more small maps. When you're trying to upgrade your weapons and your challenges, these are the things that we need. We need quick games to get us through it. Maybe they'll even bring back like 32 to 64 player hacked lobbies. I remember playing those on Rust on like the Xbox 360 as a kid. Those were insane. I remember just like barely even spawning and just be like, all right, I am in this now. All right. Fourth is Estate. This might seem like a weird pick to some of you guys out there, but I love this map in Modern Warfare 2. And for some reason, whenever I imagine myself playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I always imagine myself on this map or on Afghan. And whenever I think of Afghan, I just have a Beatles song stuck in my head for some reason. But anyway, I think the most appealing thing about this map design, if they were to bring it to the new Modern Warfare, to me, is honestly just the visually, just graphically. If they updated it and put it on, you know, new Modern Warfare 2019 graphics, this map could look beautiful with this big old lodge. It's really pretty, and you got these nice trees, and you got the nature, and it's just on a mountain. I just feel like it would look super nice. And snipers should probably love this map because they have so much natural camouflage, and you know, it's kind of hard to see them sometimes, and for that reason it might actually just be a nightmare. So maybe this is a terrible idea, but you know, people like this map because everyone would flock to the lodge, and everyone would just defend the lodge, and it was super fun because it was pretty much just like a domination game just built into the map because everyone wanted to be there, and it was always chaos in that area. So bring it back, please. And finally, the last map that I would like to see in the new Modern Warfare, and I saved it last for a reason, we've got Favela. Picture this, right? You're 10 years old. You've got your ACR with a heartbeat sensor. You're running down the street. Some dude comes with the 1887s. You shoot him out of midair because he jumps off the roof. You steal his guns. You start running on the roof and go parkouring everywhere. And then you're just schooling kids with those 87s because those were overpowered as hell. And then you end up getting an AC-130. And there you are, getting a bird's eye view on the beautiful Favela somewhere in Brazil. Brazil is just an amazing setting with a lot of wildlife and a lot of nature, and they have a lot of culture there, and I feel like they should capitalize on that and, you know, just bring it to the new Modern Warfare. It would look very, very nice, and it has so much verticality, but also, you know, long-range engagements with the streets as well, so it's got everything you really need. Bring us Favela, please. So that's all that we got for the top 5 maps that we would like to see added to the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and if there's any maps that you guys disagree with or agree with, or any maps that you guys would like to see, let me know. I would like to hear what you guys have to say. Drop some comments, please. Talk to me. It gets real lonely out here, and it's Christmas season, and I'm getting real tired. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Have wonderful holidays as well, guys. Be safe. Be cold. Don't be cold. Stay warm. Don't be cold. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.